the 2020 Democratic National Convention, the Democratic Party is going to nominate Elizabeth Ann Warren over Kamala Harris over at the Visitor Forum over at Milwaukee, Wisconsin. In the year 2020, Elizabeth Warren is going to defeat Donald Trump in the general election. Let's start off with Kamala Harris. It's Harris that equals 37. It is the city of Milwaukee that also has a gematria of 37. Kamala Harris is going to try to win the nomination. However, it's not going to happen. It's going to be Elizabeth Warren that's going to be nominated on the 16th day of July. It is the Visitor Forum that equals 77. It is Elizabeth Warren that has a gematria of 77. Now notice how in simple gematria it is Elizabeth Warren that equals 167. The convention is over on July the 16th. That would be the 16th day of July, and that forms a 167. This is how you know Elizabeth Warren is going to be the Democratic nominee and your next president of the United States. Because it is Milwaukee, Wisconsin that has gematria of 81. It is President Warren that equals 81. We could see ourselves involved in war with the Russians after they put a Manchurian president in the White House. Manchurian meaning a president who serves the interests of a foreign power. That is Donald Trump. Russian Federation also equals 81, interesting enough. And once again, the convention is held at Visitor Forum. Visitor equals 79 and 34. It's Warren equals 79, 34. So does Democrat. So this is looking like a lock for Elizabeth Warren to become your next president of the United States. Now there was something else too that I would like to take note is July the 16th itself. July the 16th adds up to 23. Now what's interesting about 23 is that woman starts with the 23rd letter, which is W. It is W that equals 23. That is gematria. It's the translation of letters into numbers. That's what simple gematria is. W is the 23rd letter, and then this value here produces single values of 1 through 9 all throughout the alphabet. So that date numerology, July the 16th of 2020, has a date numerology of 63. A progressive, hopefully Elizabeth Warren is going to be running a progressive candidate. That's what America needs. Progressive equals 63. Senator Warren equals 63. That's your progressive was going to be nominated. In 2020, Elizabeth Warren was the only person who said she would abolish the for-profit, corrupt, and inefficient private healthcare system that distorts healthcare costs, that shifts the burden of costs from you into the pockets of, you guessed it, insurance executives. Now, Elizabeth Warren's birthday is on June the 22nd. The amount of time from June the 22nd to July the 16th is a time span of 24 days. Two things come into mind. Number one, female has gematria of 24. The Trump administration is helping to aid a foreign enemy, which we know to be Russia. And the far right has been propagandized to support Vladimir Putin and his policies. And the guy in the White House himself. Now, the next step in this is the gematria value of Trump when you include the end day to Elizabeth Warren's birthday for the time duration. Trump equals 25 and 88. It's Elizabeth that equals 88 in gematria. Very interesting how she can end up running up against Trump and beating him. The 117th Congress is going to begin in 2021. The first female U.S. president equals 117. Senator Elizabeth Ann Warren equals 117. That is exactly what's going to happen. An early prediction for her running mate would be Bernie Sanders. Warren Sanders 2020 equals 64. Bernie Sanders could be the vice president while America is involved in a war with Russia and Iran. If Donald Trump gets America in the war, which I know he'll definitely do. Elizabeth Warren's running mate, under 33. Bernie Sanders, looking really great. Now, how many vice presidents have there been? So, the 46th president, I think the 46th vice president, let me see, for Michael Pence quickly. 48th and current vice president of the United States. So who would be the 49th? That's a great question. Vermont, Bernard, 35 and 62. Now, I like how Bernard equals 62, and I do like how Inauguration Day, January the 20th of 2021, is a date numerology of 62. So I actually like Bernie Sanders to be the next vice president of the United States. It's very likely that's going to be the case. One more thing I would have to do is to type in the Gematria vice president. And let me do that for y'all quickly. Now, let me see what the latitude longitude coordinates are of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Latitude and longitude. That can tell the story as well. It was incorporated in the year 46. Elizabeth Warren could become the 46th president. That is a lot like Democratic, equaling 46 in Gematria. 46th president is going to be a Democrat. That is for sure. 49th vice president, nothing stands out so far for Bernie, although vice president is very important as well. Vice president. 68 and 149. This is all I have to say for nomination day. It's pretty clear. Elizabeth Warren's Gematria lines up with the date. Warren's Gematria lines up with the arena, the name of the arena, and even the city. This is as clear as day as it gets. And now the last part of this equation is, what does it mean for Donald Trump? And his birthday, of course, is June the 14th, his 74th birthday. 33 days from Donald Trump's birthday to the day that the senator from Massachusetts is going to get nominated. And I want you to note that not only does Massachusetts equal 33, but Super Tuesday for 2020 is on a date of March the 3rd. Super Tuesday is on March the 3rd. There it is. More to come with Super Tuesday as well.